Hey y'all, this is Jamie, and I will be teaching you a little bit about fireworks and photo effects that you can put on some photos that you have taken. Um, this is a freelance project for a class called Information Technology. The reason that I chose to play with fireworks was because I am currently a member of Kansas 4-H, and I am enrolled in photography, and I wanted to take my photos to the fair with cool special effects on them that most people wouldn't have, in hopes of winning, hopefully, an award or a scholarship even. So, the first photo that I'm going to show you is this red tulip, and this is just a simple picture that I took of a tulip in my backyard. Now, using fireworks, I have created this effect, and it is called a Gaussian Blur. All you have to do is go up to the Filters tab, go down to Blur, and just click Gaussian Blur, and it'll come up with something like this. Now if you come over here and you double click on that, hoping it'll do it, this line should show up, and this line allows you to rotate this blur, move this blur up or down or over or to the side or any which direction you could even imagine. That is the way, that's what this line does right here, is it moves the blur of your photo. So, that is how you create that effect. This picture was just a picture of my sister's boots, as you can see, and all I did was I took a picture of her boots on a solid black background. I dropped the picture into fireworks. I came over here and used my eraser tool, and down here in this little toolbar, this is where you can change the size of your eraser, and this is where you can change your edge softness, so like a feather type deal. And you can either have a circle or a square. And all I did was cut out around the boots. And then, in order to get this twist, this fade effect on the boots and make the boots smaller, I went up to Commands, down to Creative, and you go down to Twist and Fade. This box, it says that because I don't have anything selected. This box will pop up, and all you need to do, here are however many steps you want, and my steps from the original photo are 5. This is how far apart you want those, even though you can change that when you get done. This is how much you want each picture to rotate. And then this, your opacity, is how translucent you want your picture to be at the end. You just click apply, and it'll apply that effect. And all you have to do, if you want to change something or drag it down, you just select it and you can drag, click and drag. That's all it is. This picture is of my sister, and I have used the crayon effect, or noise as it is called. The actual picture of her, this is the actual picture of her that I took. And this picture right here, all I did, I went up to Filters, make sure you have it selected, Noise, and Add Noise. Now, when you get this box down here, as you can see, the noise right now on the photo looks black and white. So, like, if you go all the way up to like 400, you can totally tell that your noise is black and white. If you want colored noise over your photo to make it more like a crayon painting, you just have to click this little color box, and your noise will change to color. I don't want that much noise on my photo, so I'm going to drop it down to 5. And this is your amount, like how much noise you want. And you click OK, and it will change your photo for you. Alright, the Christmas tree. This tree is a tree in my backyard, and I took this photo in hopes of winning an award with it. So I did a little something extra with this. And as you can see on the edges, like right here, it looks like it's popping off of the page, like coming out at you. I went up to filters to do this. Eye candy. It's called Bevel Boss. You're going to get another window here in a minute, hopefully, sometime soon. And in this window, it gives you a preview of what it's going to look like. Up here is your bevel width, which is how wide you want the effect to go. Down here is your shade interior button, and you don't want your interior shaded more likely because it just makes your picture darker. Your bevel height is how high you want this. And your smoothness, like how it looks right here. And you can, just playing around with the different numbers is probably the best way to find what fits your style. Lighting, I left the lighting alone. In your bevel profile, you'll want to choose cut around. And then all you have to do is click OK, and it'll apply an effect similar to that of the one on my photo. One last photo to show you. This photo that I'm going to be showing you is of my sister's chickens. I'll show you the original. This is the original, as you can see, no blur. This is just another blur effect that I used. And as you can see, I kind of focused on this chicken here because he's looking at the camera. This one's hiding his face, and I really didn't like the grass. Just went up to filters, blur, and motion blur is what I clicked. If it'll ever load. And you can choose the angle at which the motion blur is at, and you can change the distance of the motion blur. I'm not going to do any of that right now, but that's how you get this effect on this photo. And those are just some photos that I plan on taking to 4-H with me and that I decided to use for my freelance project. Thank you for watching.